Welcome back. So the evidence that proves that the COVID pandemic was in fact planned, orchestrated, and then covered up continues to pile up. The latest development, new reports that Dr. Anthony Fauci, along with at least 11 other scientists, commissioned and approved a paper that steered the narrative on the origins of the coronavirus away from the Wuhan lab in China. Oh, that's right. A memo sent to members of the Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic on March 5th, and we're talking 2-3 years ago, right? 2020, reveals that Fauci and the scientists held a conference call on February 1st, 2020. So this is before the lockdowns, a month before all the lockdowns. They were told that COVID probably leaked from a lab in Wuhan. Just 3 days after they were told this in February 2020, 4 members of that call, and this clown being one of them, authored a paper that Fauci then used to discredit the lab leak theory to the Trump administration and to the rest of our nation. You lying piece of cover-up trash. I bring this up because our next guest is not a doctor or a scientist. She's not a politician or a TV pundit. She's a young entrepreneur who owns her own PR firm. And recently, she ran into the not-so-good Dr. Fauci while out and about dining at a restaurant in our nation's capital. While there, she snapped a pic with the disgraced doc, and now that pic has gone viral for obvious reasons we will show you in a second. Because what she did in the pic pretty much exudes how I think millions of Americans feel towards Dr. Fauci now that the truth is being exposed. Let's welcome this brave young woman, the founder and CEO of the America First PR company, Melissa Rein Lively. Melissa, we haven't shown the pic, so let's just slap it on the screen and then we'll chat about it for a second. Folks in the back, please show it to my audience unedited, because we don't blur out and censor things here on this show. That's why I call it Real America, Melissa. There it is. So you're having dinner, you see Fauci, take it from there. How'd this all shake down?
Well, I was in DC with clients and friends, and this is a see and be seen restaurant. I mean, this is not the type of restaurant that you go to in DC if you want to lay low. It's politicians, it's the political class, it's DC elite, like it's the place to be. So the tiramisu had just landed on the table when I spied with my eagle eye, America's doctor, and used my 20 years of PR skills to ask him for a picture. So the way that I did that was, of course, coming up to him and just lavishing the praise as an avid fan. Now, you would think that because I don't have purple hair and piercings all over my face, he might have had a clue that I wasn't necessarily in his fan club. But because I did, and I exercised what some might call the face card, I got the picture that I wanted. And he was just so thrilled to give a big old grin for the camera.
Yeah,
So.
he had no clue, obviously. I would assume this was a dinner friend of yours that snapped the pic, not one of his friends. But it appears he never noticed. Were you like doing the thumbs up at first and then right at the last second you kind of just shifted those fingers, or how did we get?
That's exactly what happened. So, I mean, I've done celebrity PR forever. So it's kind of like, my kind of go-to gesture when I'm taking a picture with somebody of note. And I gave him the finger point, which is kind of my classic move. And then I went right on over to the real deal.
How has it been received? It has, I don't even know, are you up to probably millions of clicks, likes, views, or whatever it may be on Instagram and the rest of your social media? How you been received? At the last check, I saw a lot of positive feedback, but I'm sure you're getting some negative and some hate from the crazy blue hairs out there.
Not really.
Really?
Not really. I think that honestly the tide has turned so much where, people know that he is a fraud, and they know, that he destroyed this country, businesses' lives. I mean, he had protocols in the hospitals that, people were looking through a window watching their loved one die, myself included. And I have, absolutely zero regrets. I've been called a hero, national treasure. There should be streets named after me, person of the year, person of the decade. I mean,
Well, Melissa, nobody's done it yet. Now, if we can just get Congress to act, get him in the hot seat, get him under oath, find him guilty of treason to this nation, and lock his ass up for life, then that sentiment that you sent him with that one finger salute, that will then be the justice that he deserves. Melissa, I'm out of time. Thank you so much for, again, sending that message that millions of Americans feel. We don't have the opportunity. We didn't meet the man, but if I saw him, I'd be right there giving him the middle finger salute as well. Melissa Rein Lively, founder and CEO, America First PR. Thank you so much. You take care.